Hey guys, how's it going? Tez back again with another episode of Sunderland Career Mode, and of course this one, as I did say in the previous one, is going to be a live comment. It's the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. We do have Barcelona, of course, again at home. We drew the first leg 3-3, so it's definitely going to be an interesting game. Obviously we do need a low-scoring draw. We do have those 3 away goals, so hopefully we can do well enough to progress. Barca were just unbelievable in that first leg, and I was just unbelievable that it was just unbelievable that we were able to get those 3 away goals. But Pedro is still injured, so they're starting the same 11 I think that they played in the first leg, as am I. So we're going to jump straight in now. We're going to hit advance. Obviously Messi, Sanchez and Afellay up top, just full of pace and skill and ability. Iniesta, Cesc Fabregas and Sergio Busquets have got the defensive ability that they need back there, as well as the the ability to push forward with Iniesta and Cesc. Both have the ability to create things going forward and have that playmaker trait. So it's definitely going to be interesting. I'm kind of a little bit nervous going into this one because obviously the board want us to win the Champions League, or at least get to the final. I think it was the minimum expectation, despite it being our first season in Europe. So it's just so much on the line. It's a huge game. They wanted the league title from us, of course, and we are sat 4th, I think, at present. Quite a way off top, but not far off second. And then they want a domestic cup from us. We are in the semi-finals of that. We do have Chelsea in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. I will do that one live as well, actually, I think, if you guys do enjoy this one. So do be sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you'd like to see that one live as well as this one. Oh shit, I'm getting the ball straight away. Because I do quite like doing the odd live commentary. Kind of adds an extra dimension to the career mode series. Hopefully Barca aren't as dominating in possession as they were last time. They're starting off well here, keeping the ball quite well, and kind of struggling. They just twist this way and that, and you can't cope. Kuyate's across, make a great tackle. Iniesta, it just makes me nervous when he's on the edge of the box. The way he changes his feet like that. Get away, Messi. Swing and a miss. Thank you. And out. Right, can we break? There's space. Johnson, go. Run, son. Use your pace. He's faster than Jordi Alba. He's faster than PK. Do I go for the near post? I'm going to place it. Oh, that's horrific. That was the chance. I can't believe I missed it. That was the chance to take a huge lead. Right, can we catch him on the break again? Johnson. Oh, the only thing is they've got pace everywhere as well. Oh, that was supposed to be on the floor. They've got pace out wide. They've got pace in the middle with Cesc and Iniesta. They're not rapid, but they're fast enough. And they've got pace up top in abundance with Afellay, Sanchez. Go away, Afellay. Afellay, Sanchez, and can I get that to Nelson Oliveira? I'm going to turn. He's tackled me. Pace. Obviously, Messi, Sanchez, and Afellay are just absolutely rapid. Hopefully, we can outmuscle players like. Oh, it's a lovely through ball. Keeps. Come and get it, please. Thank you. We relied on Mignolet unbelievably so in the second leg against CSK Moscow. That's a horrible touch, Alex. In the second leg of the second round knockout phase, he made those that string of 4 saves. Oh, Nelson Oliveira has not quite got the pace or strength. Made that string of 4 saves from in the space of like 10 seconds, I think it was, to keep them at bay. We ended up winning that second leg 1-0, which was absolutely vital, because they did have the one away goal as well. So we needed to ensure that we won it, or at least scored, and got a score draw to take it to extra time, or win on away goals ourselves. But we could, if we get a low scoring draw on this, if it finishes 0-0, 1-1, or 2-2, yes, Lee Catamol. Then we will go through on away goals. People, speaking of Lee Catamol, a lot of people call for him to be replaced in this team, but actually, I'll be completely honest, he holds this team together unbelievably well. Holtby, cut inside, have a shot with your left foot. Go on, son, yes! Lewis Holtby, 1-0 Sunderland, 24th minute. We are in control of this quarter-final second leg. Oh, if we can hold on to this, then semi-final appearance for us would be absolutely fantastic. Of course, we did go 1-0 up in the last game, so I'm not going to count my chickens just yet. We went 1-0 up before going 2-1 down, then 3-2 down, before bringing it back to 3-3. And we did concede an instant reply last time, so I'm definitely going to have to be on my best form to ensure that they don't get back into this one straight away. But we've done well there. Picking the ball back up, just going to try and hold possession for a little bit, try and settle my nerves, because this is obviously a huge game. And Lewis Holtby set us off wonderfully there. I've put him into the first team, starting him ahead of Gary Medel now, because Medel's getting on a little bit, and his stats, whilst they're not dropping, they aren't really improving too much, and he was having a bit of dodgy form. So tried Lewis Holtby in the centre mid alongside Lee Catmull, because like I say, Catmull's an absolute rock at the back. He's got standing tackle at 90, and he's just been absolutely superb for us in that holding role as he gets involved again to break up the Barcelona play. And Lewis Holtby's got that little bit more pace than Gary Medel, and rather than have two out and out solid defensive mids in those two centre mid roles in the 4-2-3-1. I like to have a kind of a balanced player in there as well, and Holtby is that balanced player. He can go forward and score goals, and he can get stuck in at the back as well. So proving there that he can be effective going forward as well as defensively. So hopefully, I don't know where to go. There we go. Hopefully that can give us a firm, solid ground to push forward in this tie. Trying to hold on to possession just like Barcelona do, trying to play those little intricate 1-2 passes that kind of open me up so well. So if they open me up well, if I can try and imitate that, then hopefully we might be able to open up Barcelona. But it doesn't help when Lewis Holtby's first touch is that bloody awful. Catmull into Oliveira, Lamela. We got a runner. Give me a runner. No, I'm going to turn Kaya. This hit that. Oh, this centre back they've got Kaya alongside PK is kind of the weak spot. He's not. Although I did look at him last summer as a replacement for, well, not a replacement, just to strengthen the back line, to bring in alongside Stephen Colker. He is the one weak spot in this team. He's the one standout player that you would say isn't Barcelona quality. So hopefully, if I can try and pinpoint him going forward, try and isolate him with either Lamela with his strength and pace or Oliveira with his strength and pace, then maybe we might be able to get a second goal. Kaya's here, so if I can get the turn into Oliveira, can he get the turn on PK again? He did. He did for our third goal in the first leg. He turned PK an absolute treat to be able to break down the outside of him and score into that top right-hand corner. Lee Catmull again breaking the play up. It's just, you can't underestimate Lee Catmull's influence in this team. Right, we're in first half stoppage time then, so I think rather than open myself up to a late counter-attack, I'm just going to try and keep the ball so we can go into half-time with a lead and then build from there second half. We are obviously at home. The crowd, you won't be able to... There we go, half-time whistle goes 1-1 up. The crowd, obviously I can't put game sound into the video for risk of getting flags, but in my headset, in my ears, the crowd are extremely loud. They are absolutely buzzing that we are 1-0 up at home against Barcelona. So it's definitely got the atmosphere of a Champions League quarter-final. Hopefully we can get the most positive result from it as well. But pushing into their second half there, Nelson Oliveira is going to try and close them down to start off with. I might actually switch to high pressure and try and close them down and put them under some pressure myself, because they play a very, very high pressure game when they're not in possession. And obviously, as you can see, when they are in possession, they play the most amazing, intricate passing football. Sanchez squares it, Colker gets it away. It's fantastic defending from the big man. Switch to high pressure then. Try and hold them out. Iniesta's going to find Messi. I just get nervous whenever Messi's on the ball. Oh, look at that. Looking for that just threaded through ball again that was so effective in the first leg. Thankfully, we're able to cut it out there, but I've got to be so wary of that every single time they push forward. Cesc Fabregas. Oh, feet, mate. That is absolutely gorgeous with that Cruyff turn. Calm down, Iniesta. There is absolutely no need for that. Cheeky back heel. They're just showing off. No need for that, mate. You're 1-0 down. You need to be playing a ball that you know is going to get through. McLean's first touch is horrible. Holtby. I'm going to try and find Johnson if I can. The thing is, they've got pace. I like to push wide and push with the players wide, but obviously, get off me. Dani Alves and Jordi Alba have just got pace in abundance, so I'm trying to isolate Kaya here again. But look at the way they pressure the ball. You can't get away from them. Dani Alves gets away from the one player, comes straight for the second ball every time. Find Johnson. Pass just isn't good enough. Oh, the crowd weren't keen on that. They went nuts at me there, screaming at me. Pace of Affolai. Come on, Corker, get back. Get there. It's not going to get there. I'm going to have to try and bring across the second player. Fabregas. Corker, what a tackle. Absolutely fantastic recovery play from him there. Johnson's going to make a run. It's not. It's Lamela. Go on. It's against Kaya. We'll try a Ronaldo chop. We got through. Can I find the... Oh, I can't find Oliveira. Step inside. Lamela. Go on. Oliveira, can I find... What? What's going on? Oh, it's never been offside. Oh, wow. I was hoping to try and find... what a ball. Minile, what are you doing? What are you doing? That was unnecessary. I was trying to find trying to find McLean there with the ball around the corner, but I just couldn't do it. Oh, Danny Alves, go away. He's so strong for such a small player. He's only like 5'8", 5'9", but he's got ridiculous body strength, upper body strength. Alexandro's not the weakest of players. Go on, Catamol, get in there. Can't quite. Oh, I've stepped. I shouldn't have stepped. Go away, Lionel. Go away, Lionel. Bollocks. 1-0. I couldn't get near him. That turn, and then every time I change player, he just turn again. Find that extra bit of space. We'll have a look at the replay just to reiterate that. I changed player, step in. Ah, just couldn't get near him. Tried to block it with that slide. Oh, I'm getting cottonmouth. I've talked non-stop for this. I'm not sure how long this video will be. Not sure what bits I'll cut out and what bits I'll keep in. It might be quite a long video because I actually have just talked non-stop for the entirety of this gameplay so far. So I'm getting a little bit of cottonmouth. So you have to bear with me if I need to take a sip of water at some point during this con. But of course, with the scoreline as it is, we are going through on away goals. It is 4-4 on aggregate. Johnson, ref. Right, I'm going to think of making a change in a minute. See, I want to win it outright. I want to say that I've beaten Barcelona, but at the same time, I don't want to push so far up that they get me on the counter-attack, like they might do here, because Nathaniel Klein's going to be out of position. No, Catamol, go on, come across. Stand him up. Go away, Lionel. I hate you. Go away. Don't hate him. He's absolutely unbelievable talent. No. Save that. It's gone wide. It's fine. Panic is over. Calm down, Ches. I'm going to make a change. They're bringing on David Silva at Barcelona. Fuck my life. Right, I'm going to make a change as well. Let's bring on some pace out wide and try and make sure that we can keep hold of possession. And Lewis Holtby's looking a little bit knackered as well. So we'll reinforce at the back in the middle, and then we'll bring on Teo against his former club, because he definitely does have some pace. So we'll make those two changes. Hopefully they can have an impact. We'll try and firm up, and I know it's a dangerous gameplay, or a dangerous way to look at it, but I think I'm going to try and hold out for the draw, try and get the 1-1 draw to make sure that we go through on away goals, because of course it's 4-4 in aggregate as we stand. As I take another sip of water. It is 4-4 on aggregate as we stand. So if we can hold out as we are now, we will go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. That's handball, fortunately, because these passes aren't going when I'm telling them to at the minute. That was meant for Gary Medell. That's 3 or 4 passes in a short space of time that haven't gone where I've told them to go. So clearly the players are suffering from a little bit of nerves. The first touch is poor. You can tell it's really good actually from career mode. You can tell that the players are nervous. It's actually adding to the atmosphere of the game and the way the game plays, because the players are clearly nervous as to how this game is going to end. Johnson, can he get the turn on Albert? I can't. I really shouldn't have tried to do the Cruyff turn there. If I lose this, I'm going to be absolutely gutted. Klein's got the pace to block Alba though. Yes, Nathaniel Klein. Make me a run, Johnson. Right, go. Teo's made a run. I'm going to find him. Use your pace. Go on. Finish. Oh, he's just run across him. Cut inside. Ah, shit. Medell's there though on the cover. Can I find Oliveira? Go away, PK. Where did you come from? Shit, they're going to make a run there. That's going to go out. It's not going to go out. Aflo's going to get there. Kuyate's got pace though. Go on, cover him. No, Iniesta. No, Barcelona. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Get out. Save that. Yes, Mignolet. Right, waste time. Player in space. Alexandro. Oh, if that ball hadn't just run across Christian Teo, I'm getting under pressure here, then we might have been in there. Get off me. See the pressure on the ball is ridiculous. Can wait for that turn. Don't find Messi. And away we go. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Get off me. Get out. 1 minute of stoppage time. We are 1 minute. Run, Johnson. We're 1 minute away. There's a man in the middle. Hold on to the ball. We're 1 minute away from a Champions League semi-final place. Christian Teo is in. Go on. Near post shot. Can't get there. Parry doesn't fall to anyone. Come on, ref. Do me a favour. Do me a favour. Yes, referee! We've gone through. That is us in the Champions League semi-finals with an aggregate win away. 3 goals away at Barcelona. Aggregate 4-4 win against Barcelona in the Champions League quarter-finals. Oh, I'm delighted. I cannot tell you how delighted I am to reach the semi-finals of this competition in our first season in it. That is absolutely superb. That is going to draw this one to a close, guys. I'm going to cut it off quite quickly because it's quite long already. Do please leave the video a like if you could be so kind. I think us progressing through to the Champions League semi-finals deserves a like, to be honest. Drop me a comment down below as well if you'd like to see a live com for the FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea as well. And let me know what you thought of this one. It has been, it probably will be quite a long video. I will leave in as much of the live com as I possibly can. So thank you very much for watching, guys. There will be an end slate on the screen as of now. So there is a link on screen in the big window to a previous video in this series, and also in the little window to a random video from earlier on in the week on this channel. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will catch you later.